We finally done it. We finally reached 100 subscribers. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video from me, Pickles Park Reviews. Now today is a very special video. Now yesterday I just reached over 100 subscribers. Now for those of you who may not know, about a month ago, just over a month ago, because I released the video on the 1st of November, I released a video called Can We Get to 100 Subscribers, where I essentially outlined my goal, if you will, to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And this was mainly due to the fact that the sub growth had been pretty good actually, especially, and I know I've mentioned it in a lot of videos, but compared to where I was at the start of the year. I've been doing YouTube for over 3 years now. I started in August 2017, and it might seem a bit weird that I've been doing it for quite a while actually when you put it into context with a lot of other channels, that even channels that I'm friends with haven't been doing YouTube quite as long as then. And you may think that, especially as most people would have only learnt about the channel's presence like recently, you probably won't be aware that I've been doing it for so long. But no, I have been doing it for over 3 years, and the sub growth hasn't been great to say I've been doing it for that amount of time. And at the start of the year I'd been stuck on 47 subscribers for over a year. I was just getting no subscribers. My videos weren't going out to anyone, they weren't getting recommended. I think my videos just weren't tailored to the algorithm, because I really didn't care about trying to get my videos out there. The content, especially my really early videos, the content wasn't great, but the thumbnails, even though I really liked them at the time, a lot of the thumbnails I made, the problem was I was so focused on uniformity that ultimately the thumbnails didn't really work. I wanted to have like different sections of videos, like rants and discussions, so I wanted those little titles there to group videos in. I wanted me in the corner of every single video thumbnail in a different outfit to show which outfit I was in for each video, and ultimately I prioritised the uniformity over how good the thumbnail actually was. And it never really occurred to me that if I saw the thumbnails I was making for another video, I wouldn't have clicked on it, because ultimately those thumbnails aren't used for any other channel. So ultimately a big part of me this year when I returned to YouTube was ultimately trying to make my videos more palatable. I was done with just not really bothering about growth, because obviously, as I said, my growth wasn't really going anywhere. As I said, the thumbnails weren't great. I didn't bother with tags. I didn't even bother with timings. Now, obviously, a big part of me trying to get my videos out is trying to cover trending topics. However, back then, I didn't care. I could release a Joker trailer reaction 3 months after the trailer went out. Who cares? But ultimately, now when I returned in July, I really wanted to get my videos out there. Improved thumbnails, just improved content generally, adding tags to the videos, trying to get onto trending topics, and also collaborations was a big part of it. I wanted to do the podcast to mainly just speak to different people in the Doctor Who community. However, I'd be lying if a part of me didn't want to do the podcast to not get myself out in there. That was a big part of the podcast. You know, it sounds like I'm trying to leech off people, and I'm not. A big part of it was wanting to speak to different people, to speak to all these creators that I'd idolised for ages. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that a small part of me was doing it to try and get my channel out there, because in an ideal world, these creators you get onto the podcast will promote the podcast, and then more people will come to the podcast and come to the channel and discover me. And due to the fact that my videos just weren't getting discovered, that seemed like a pretty good thing. I'd say that a combination of that had really improved my subscriber growth. As I said, for over a year my subscriber count just didn't go up. However, when I came back to YouTube, I really wanted to actually start taking YouTube more seriously and actually try and grow my channel, because that's probably why I've taken so many breaks from YouTube. The fact that the subscribers just weren't there, so it was very easy to just take breaks and just feel very unenthusiastic about the content I was making, because it was only really me making it. Every single video I'd say, you know, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I wouldn't get any comments. and that was quite disheartening. That's why I just took massive breaks. I'm not going to say it was the main reason, it definitely wasn't, but it certainly didn't help. However, a big part of me coming back to YouTube in July was actually trying to grow my channel, to make content that I'm actually proud of and that people will actually enjoy, and I like to feel like I've achieved that. And obviously, as I mentioned, the sub growth was going pretty well, mainly down to the podcast. Mr. Tyler's helped me quite a bit with that. All these podcast guests plugging my channel essentially gave all this, you know, attention over to the channel. But it wasn't just that. Obviously, using tags, getting my videos out there, I was getting subscribers, you know, organically and quite naturally, which was awesome. And obviously that subscriber growth was going to the point that I doubled my subscriber count. It was on at 83 subscribers, and I was just thinking, you know what, maybe I could get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So that's why I made that video. I thought we could set this goal. And part of me was a bit unsure whether we'd actually release it. You might think, well, you know, that's only 17 subscribers. That's not that difficult to achieve. But in my head I thought, oh, look, like, ridiculous, if I don't hit it, there's a chance it might not happen. However, thankfully it did. The response to that initial video was great. I amassed about 8-10 subscribers just off of that video alone, and that video has now got over 110 views, which is mental. So thanks all for that, and the response to that was great. And as I said, the sub growth was continually going to the point that literally yesterday I was on 97 subscribers, and I thought, you know what, let's try and make the final push. So I went out and said, you know, I'm 3 subscribers from my end of year goal, please help me out. And the response was brilliant. I got loads of people subscribing, and ultimately my subscriber count went up 10. It went up 10 from 97 to 107, which is mental. I only wanted to get up to 100, to be honest. That's what I was expecting, but the support that I got from people tweeting it out and then people finding it was insane. And now I've upped my subscriber count by 10 overnight, which is mental, and I finally got over 100 subscribers. Mental. I think the fact that I've been doing YouTube for so long, which makes this even more crazy and much more of an insane experience. Dealing with the like stilted sub growth that I've dealt with for most of my time on YouTube, to actually not only see the sub growth improving, but to now get over 100 subscribers and feel like I'm actually, you know, a proper Doctor Who YouTuber, if that makes sense. I'm actually building my way up, is an amazing feeling, and I thank you guys so much for that. It feels like a Christmas present come early. I said in the other video that it would mean the world to me, and it really does. It's just so nice to just see that there, and yeah, to know that, you know, over 100 people are subscribed and enjoying the videos. It just warms my heart. This is gonna be cheesy, but a few thank yous to give out, obviously, to my family and friends for the support, obviously. And I need to give a thank you to all the guests I've had on my podcast: Mr. TARDIS Reviews, Richard Lloyd, Wingy Media, Faries, and Cynical Who. All those people have just been so supportive, you know, plugging my channel, getting my videos out there. I just can't thank you guys enough. You guys have all played a massive part in the growth of my channel, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, Time of the Whovians United have been instrumental in growing my channel. They've really taken me under their wing. You know, I've integrated me into the Doctor Who community. I've met so many fantastic people through them, adding me to a Doctor Who quiz with other Doctor Who YouTubers, which I do every couple of weeks, which is awesome. It's, you know, one of the highlights of my fortnight. It's really cool, and thank you to everyone who's in the quiz, who subscribed. You guys all know who you are. Massive thank you to that. It's just great. It's been such a good year for me YouTube-wise, because obviously in terms of, you know, general year, you know, it's not been great for everyone, and obviously on a personal level, my GCSEs got cancelled. You know, I didn't do any of the stuff you get when leaving year 11, obviously GCSEs, prom, all that kind of stuff, that was all disrupted. So ultimately I didn't really leave year 11 how I ideally would have wanted to, and that was obviously a massive shake-up. But in terms of YouTube, I feel like this has been really good. It's been the best year of YouTube, I feel. It would take a lot to top that 2017 period. Even though no one was watching the videos, the enjoyment of making them was so high during that period, those initial few months of having YouTube, that I never really topped. However, just seeing the growth and the appreciation I'm getting from these videos is awesome, and it really warms my heart. A big shout out to Elliot Jacob Stockdale, who was my 100th subscriber. I'll put his Twitter link here. I said to him I'd give him a shout out because he was my 100th subscriber. And yeah, go check him out, and thanks so much, man, for being my 100th subscriber. And also just thank you to everyone, not only everyone, including Elliot, who subscribed last night, but, you know, everyone who subscribed. If you've been subscribed since the beginning or 2 hours ago, honestly, it doesn't matter. Thank you all so much, because it really means the world to me. 100 subscribers. Wow. In terms of making celebratory videos to mark the occasion, there will be some videos. However, I plan to leave them until after the new year in 2021. The reason for this is because I've got all my videos scheduled for the rest of 2020. I'm a madman, I just schedule everything I do. So I've got all the videos I want to make for the rest of 2020 already laid out. And with Christmas coming up, because it's only early December now, it's only going to get busier now because it's obviously early December. It's only going to get busier with Christmas coming up and then New Year's. So I'm going to leave those videos until after New Year's because I want to make sure they're good videos. So, you know, I don't want to rush them, and ultimately, you know, I want some time to wind down around Christmas time. So I'm going to leave them until after the new year, until 2021, but I am going to do multiple videos to celebrate 100 subscribers. I'll reveal a couple of them. The first one is going to be a history of Pickles Park reviews kind of video where I go over the channel from the beginning all the way to the present day, just kind of, you know, a nostalgic look back, although I doubt any of you were here from the beginning, but, you know, regardless, it's just what I'm going to do anyway. And the other is a Q&A. Now, I've never done a Q&A before, mainly because I didn't think I'd get any questions. Although I thought, you know, it's a special milestone, so I thought I'd bite the bullet and do my first Q&A. So if you have any burning questions or any questions you want to ask, then put them down in the comment section below, or reply to a Twitter post I'll put out after this video goes up. But, you know, any questions, Twitter or comment section down below. I'm going to put the history of Pickles Park reviews video out before the Q&A, so you can reply to this video, or if you don't have any ideas for questions, you will also get an opportunity to put it in the comment section of the history of Pickles Park reviews video. But I just thought, you know, I'd ask for questions in this video, you know, just to get more questions, really, to allow myself to have more time to get questions. Then I'll also do some other videos, but I'm not going to reveal those just yet. But yeah, those are the videos. One of them's going to be a Q&A, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Yes, wrapping this video up, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, drop a sub, and hit that notification bell to stay notified for all my latest videos. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Honestly, it means the world to me, especially as I've mentioned before with my stilted subgroup. You know, I've been doing this for a while and never really seen much growth, so to actually finally see the channel taking off, it really means the world to me. It means so much, so thank you guys all so much, every single person who subscribed. Honestly, it really means the world to me. Thank you guys so much, every single one of you. Yes, thank you guys for watching, and of course, a goodbye. I'm so happy.